Hello and welcome to On the Mic, a Zoomcast that spotlights students, services, and staff of Highlands Community Charter and Technical Schools. Highlands offers adults 22 years of age and older the opportunity to earn their high school diploma, learn English as a second language, and learn a skill. My name is Mike Roessler today, and we are joined by Anita Barajas. Anita, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. How are you?
Really good. So you are dressed. Tell us why you're dressed that way, Anita.
Because I'm dressed for success.
Yeah.
I walked the stage finally at 63 to get my high school diploma. And I'm
So
very happy.
So you're 63. You're going to be participating in graduation upcoming. And you thought that you could never be in this position, correct?
Yes, because of what I was told, that they didn't want to waste their time at the San Leandro schools. They said I was wasting their time. I had too many issues. And the sad part about it is that they told me in front of the entire class. And so I just left and never went back and didn't want to go back to school until my older granddaughter graduated. That's when it really just burned. It just burned. And after the little granddaughter of mine, her sister graduated, that's when I said, no, I got to do this. So when my son passed away after my attempt to commit suicide because the pain was too hard to deal with, I said, no, I need my diploma and I'm going to get it before I die. Even if if they have to roll me on a gurney, I don't care, but I will receive my diploma. And I mean, it wasn't easy, dealing with my son's death, and he was my oldest child. My mom, I love her dearly. I miss her so much. My older brother and my 14-year-old Chihuahua. And in spite of everything and being hospitalized because my liver busted out and, it didn't stop me. And the people here is the reason why I stayed. They have a way of encouraging you, especially Miss Fran and Brian. They have a way of chasing after people. You can run out the class, but you ain't going to get very far because they're going to make sure that you stay. And I love that. You guys have the MC3 class that you guys offered. People were saying I was crazy because I'm 63. In all honesty, I would say your mama's crazy because that means that you're weak, not your mama, you're weak, because for you to say that, I'm sorry, I'm strong. And I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid. I even wanted to do the truck driving just to slap my daughter in the face with the license because she didn't doubt me, but that's how I took it. Because she said, Mom, your age and blah, blah, blah. And I said, this is the only thing I know. Retail. Loading trucks, driving forks, I don't know nothing. So like I said, this school, I owe them so much. And the only way I can go pay you guys all back is by promoting the school. And the only thing I ask in return is give me flyers, because people are always asking, where did you go? How did you get that? So I need the tools so that I can.
Well, listen, Anita, for one, as you know, it's never too late.
Never.
Right? It doesn't matter if you're 23 or 33 or 43 or 53 or 63 years old. It's never too late, right?
That's right.
And listen, we're going to use this on the mic as a recruiting tool, right? You could take this and share this with everybody that you know, your family, friends, and neighbors that may not have a U.S. high school diploma, and tell them, I did it, you can too.
Yeah, well, I've already had the experience. I've already sent people to Anita from the hairstylist, the bakery where I go to. I mean, anybody that'll listen to me, I'm talking to. Because, a lot of people know, no child care. No. That's an excuse. There's a child care there. No, I don't have transport. No. We have an Uber. No excuse. So every excuse they came up with, I chopped it because There is no excuse, and it's never too late.
Right. No, and I agree with you, Anita. And listen, I think part of our jobs, Anita, and you can tell me if you think I am in the ballpark. I think part of our jobs at Highlands is not only teach you math and English and science, but it's also to make sure that we motivate you and excite you and push you, and maybe pull you in the direction of graduation, and more importantly, putting you in a position to be successful.
Yes, very successful. And you guys also make sure that before you let us go, you guys make sure that we're at least, when we walk out of here, we have a job. And now if we keep it, it's up to us, because you've done your part. Now the rest is up to us, you know. So that's why my friend was, he would say, no, but I need a job. They'll help you, I'm telling you. I said, all you have to do is join the 555 crew. And who is that? I said, that's another gang I have at the school. I mean, I was just like, girl, what do you run? No, I'm just running my mouth because you don't understand what this school did for me.
Right.
And it's been an honor. It's been a privilege. Um, if I can find a job here at this school, then I'm here, because
Right.
I
Yeah.
am very, very grateful to everybody, from the janitor, uh, everybody, because in one way or another, everybody had their piece, at least for this woman, you know. And I can never repay you guys and say thank you enough.
Right. And Anita, here's how you can repay everybody that's helped you along the way from Highlands. You can go out and be really darn successful. You can really get to the point where you have money in your bank and you have gas in your car and you have a job to go to that you love, and and then every once in a while you keep in contact with us at Highlands to say, hey, you guys, here's how I'm doing. Here's what I'm, here's how the high school diploma program that you offer me. Here's the 555 program that you offered me. Here's how I'm paying you back at Highlands by taking the skills that you gave me and being successful out in the world.
Yes, yes, yes. And I have people that want to get into it, but there are too many excuses. And the good thing about it is they're neighbors, so they're not going to be able to get away from me, because I'm going to make
Exactly.
sure.
Hey, listen, they're gonna be like, what has gotten into Anita?
That's exactly what they've said. What's going on? Why are you always up? Why are you so amped up now? And I said, I have a reason to live now. I have something to look forward to. This school opened my eyes to a whole different world. It's like, I even told my daughter, Mom, I just want to learn. I just want to keep learning. She goes, that's good, because I've never had anybody have that kind of faith in me. I feel bad that, yeah, I gave some teachers a run for their money, you know, and I'm sorry for that, but I was really hurting when I came here. But
Right. And Anita, you know what's amazing? And I didn't see when you first walked in, but I would bet, Anita, that the difference between when you walked in the doors of Highlands
that's
and
true.
when you walk the
Out.
stage at graduation, we're going to see two different people.
Yeah, you will.
Right? I mean, the
Yes, we will.
confidence, we talk a lot, Anita, about when the students come in and they're lacking confidence, and they might be a little bit embarrassed coming in. And from that point on to the time they walk across the stage, I mean, their shoulders are back and
Yep, yep.
their chin is up, and they're really confident amongst themselves, and they have family members out in the audience rooting for their person on stage. It's just a really amazing transformation, and I feel like that's happening to you too, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is. I mean, I would always tell my girls, please say a little prayer for me. I'm going to do a finals for this. Oh, you got this. And then there was a time I did a test and I said, what do you think about me now, puppet? And then my girls said, oh yeah, look at her. She is smart. And it made me feel good that they seen that I was learning, and it was very hard. I'm not going to lie. Very, very hard, but I loved it. It was a challenge that I've never been pushed to, but I thank God every day that he pushed me to keep going forward. And everybody here who loved on me and everything, like I said, it's been an experience that no one will ever take from me, ever.
Hey, Anita, tell us, so what's next for Anita?
Right now, Anita is waiting until July 5th to start the internship for office administration here with a two towel. And God willing, I will have a better job, not just working 1 day a week or getting punished because I asked for 1 day off and not being put on the schedule for 2 weeks. But God willing, that's my next goal is to do the internship, work there, and come back and see if I could take another class in digital learning, because I want to learn how to maneuver my computer and that good,
Right. We want to, we talk about Highlands being your job before your next better job, meaning that when you come to school, that you have to be on time, and you have to make sure whether you have a job or you have kids, you have to make sure that you have childcare. You have to make sure you have transportation, just like it is when we have a job and we're getting paid for. We're putting you through the practice of getting really good before you move on and obtain a livable wage career.
Yes, and I appreciate that, believe me, because I'm tired of doing like my teacher from the MC3 said, walking up to the ATM and putting my hand, oh my God, I hope there's money in there. I don't want to do that anymore. And I do want to take my husband to Puerto Vallarta because he has been one of the biggest supporters. I cannot thank that man for loving me unconditionally, loving my children, and supporting me through everything.
Well, listen, Anita, I'm not going to let you get away with this. Give a shout out to your husband. What's his name? To tell him everything you want to tell him.
Pumpkin, I just want to tell you that I love you and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being there for me, honey. If we had more husbands and more wives that would support our significant others the way you have supported me, honey, I think we'd be a better world. We'd have nicer people. But honey, you already know I love you. And like you said, the day we got married, hail or storm, wind or whatever, we were going to go together hand in hand. And thank you again. And I love you, baby.
That is so, Anita, that is so darn good. I appreciate you being just really open and honest with us. And before I let you go, Anita, you look really good in those glasses. Where'd you get those at?
At the school. Here from the school.
Right. So tell me about that.
I was having problems seeing them. There was a student sitting next to me. And this is when I had just first started. And she said, they can help you. I said, but I don't have the money. She said, no, they'll help you. I asked Miss Fran. Next thing I knew, there was a lady a week after there with the frame, the case to fit my glasses and everything. And a week after I had them, and I feel phenomenal now that I can actually read and see now.
Yeah, well, listen, your smile says it all, Anita. It's such a great time for me to be able to meet you today. And I look forward to seeing you at graduation. And I look forward to hearing from you in the future about just how darn successful you are.
Oh, I plan on being successful. Because of this school, I will be, because there's no stopping me now.
Oh, I love it. Anita Barajas, thank you for being on the mic.
And thank you very much for having me in school.
You bet. You have a great day.
You too. God bless.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.